You were looking live at Pittsville High School as tonight Zaleski Sports brings you high school boys basketball action, a CWC South matchup between the visiting Wild Rose Wildcats and the home team, the Pittsville Panthers. Joe Anderson here, joined by Miss Maddie Goodell on production, one of our young up-and-coming producers. Last game of the season for these two teams. Let's first take a quick look at Wild Rose. They come into this game at 6-17 overall, 3-8 in the CWC South, good for fifth. Their last game was a loss at Manawa on Monday, 87-56. Their points leader, Jaden Conrath, with 14 points a game, Wyatt Bowen with 10, and Braxton Landwehr with 11. Leading rebounders for the Wildcats, Jaden Conrath, 6.4. Braxton Landwehr, 4.3, and Ricky Button, 4.2. And the assists leader is Carson Lambrecht, averaging 2.2 points, assists, that is, per game. Pittsville comes into this game at 7-16 overall, 5-6 in the CWC South, good for fourth. If Wild Rose would win this and Port Edwards would win, they would switch places as they would have a determined for fifth, but Pacelli at undefeated and playing Port Edwards, who's 3-8. I don't think that's going to occur. The other game tonight in the CWC South, Rosholt is at Tri-County. Let's go back to the Panthers quickly. Head coached by Stephen Hatfield. Their last game was a win 62-57 at home here versus Northland Lutheran. Dalton Darr leads the team in points along with Dawson Luther, but Dawson Luther is out for the season. So it's in the hands of Dalton Darr and Christian Matthews, averaging 6.2 a game. Ryan Kundinger, in the rebounding department, leads the team with 6.4 a game. Dalton Darr at 5.6 and Caleb Matthews 5.3. Christian Matthews also leads in assists with 1.3 a game. Pacelli on top in the CWC South at 11-0. 11-12 overall. Rosholt in second place, 7-4 and 11-10. Tri-County in a tie for second at the moment at 7-4. So that should be a good matchup tonight between Tri-County and Rosholt to see who ends up in second place overall. Pittsville in fourth, no matter what. Wild Rose has got at least a chance for fifth place, maybe sixth. Port Edwards is in fifth in a tie with Wild Rose. Almond Bancroft in seventh at 3-9 and 9-15. Again, other games tonight in the CWC South. Pacelli is at Port Edwards. Rosholt is at Tri-County. The crossover games for the Eastern Clover Belt and Western Clover Belt are tonight for the boys as the East Side hosts. So there will be games in Colby and Spencer, Greenwood, and Neelsville tonight. And on Saturday, they will play their first and second place games. That will be in Saturday afternoon in Neelsville. The 1 o'clock game features Fall Creek and Loyal, and the 2:30 game features Regis at Columbus. A plethora of games on the schedule for Zaleski Sports for tomorrow night and Saturday night. Girls basketball regionals. Should be quite a contest doing those games. And it's a good game here tonight. Talking with Maddie, we both agreed it should be a good game. And whatever Maddie says, I go with. Smart kid, very talented. Well, I got to go down and sing again, so we'll have the national anthem starting lineups and all the good stuff. And we want to thank you very much for watching Zaleski Sports broadcasting tonight, boys basketball.
and the Pittsville Panthers. To honor America who is defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the singing of the national anthem by Joe Anderson of Zaleski Sports. Veterans may salute the flag.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Joe. Pittsville High School, Wild Rose High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and officials. Please enjoy the game in a positive manner. Here's the starting lineup for Wild Rose. Number 10, Braxton Landry. Number 12, Carson Lambert. Number 14, Richard Button. Number 21, Wyatt Bowen. And number 23, Jamie Conrad. The Wildcats are led by head coach Jacob Lund and assistant coaches Matt Wilder and Jay Wilder. Now for the starting lineup for Pittsville. Number 11, Christian Matthews. Number 25, Dalton Dar. Number 32, Ryan Pundiger. Number 33, Titus Reese. And number 45, Darren Ruther. The Panthers are led by head coach Stephen Matfield and assistant coaches Nate Gordon and Seth Smazel.
The battle of the purple teams. Wild Rose and Pittsville, both purple. But Wild Rose will be on your left wearing the all-purple uniforms with the yellow numbers and letters and black trim. On your right is the Pittsville Panthers in their home whites with the purple numbers with letters and trim and along with yellow accents. Pittsville going right to left on your screen. Wild Rose left to right. Joe Anderson along here with Maddie Goodell to bring you tonight's game. And we are underway in Pittsville. Rotate to the far side. Run the wheel. Back up top to Lambrecht. Near side to Conrath. He looks for a cutter. 3 on the way is off the front of the rim by Wyatt Bowen. Pittsville with the rebound. Ahead to Darren Luther. Luther up top. Panthers without Dawson Luther, a senior. He's hurt his knee. Not able to play the remainder of the season. They're hoping to get him back for baseball. And there's a foul as Dalton Dar went up for 2. And they call that foul on Braxton Landwehr. That's his first, team first. 2 free throws for Dalton Dar. First one is up and good. Second free throw for the senior Dalton Dar. It's up and off the back iron. Scrum for the rebound ends up in the hands of Jaden Conrath. He takes it over the timeline. Behind the back dribble, goes to the basket, lays it up, got the basket. Jaden Conrath gets Wild Rose on the board. Anybody from Wild Rose watching tonight, I say hello to the Stepanics, good friends of mine. Luther for three, no. Tracked down by Reese, lost the handle. Lambrecht, long pass ahead, deuce for Ricky Button. 4-1 Wildcats. Reese in traffic, got the basket. Full court man, they're looking to double team here. Tracked down by Button. Lambrecht will skip it. Three on the way for Landwehr, off the mark. Kundinger with the rebound for Pittsville. Food and fun are the features at Horse and Around, downtown Pittsville. Stop in for daily food specials like $3 burgers on Tuesdays and their Friday fish fry. There's good food and fun at Horse and Around, downtown Pittsville. Check them out on Facebook. Knocked out of bounds, back to action here. Man-to-man defense for the Wildcats. Wild Rose players clapping while their team is on defense. Three on the way from Dar. High rebound. And it's going to be Wildcat ball. Martin Motors supports the Pittsville Panthers and the Pittsville community. Martin Motors provides complete auto repair with local loaner transportation on request. Call Lance or Amber today to keep your ride running smoothly. Martin Motors, Highway 80, Pittsville. Three on the way for Bowen, and he got it. Wyatt Bowden with the three. 7-3 lead for the Cats. They could finish no worse than fifth tonight. Tough shot by Matthews, off the mark. Rebound for Wild Rose. Button back up top, along two for Conrath, and he got it. 4 points for Jaden Conrath. Pittsville starting out rather cold here. We're not quite 4 minutes into the contest. Taken away, well, we got a jump ball called. C&D Auto Body Repair and Sales is your complete auto body repair shop. They provide free estimates and guarantee complete satisfaction. They'll work with your insurance company to make it easier for you and do windshield glass installation too. Contact Chad and Dan at C&D Auto today on County Truck E in Arpin. And it remains in possession of Pittsville. Lakeside Oasis Convenience Store is the perfect wintertime stop when you're on the go. Fill up your tank, pick up bait and tackle, and grab your favorite goodies before you head out on the ice. Lakeside Oasis, Highway 80 South, Pittsville, near Lake Dexter. Drive by that place many times going down to the farm. I'm not sure about the ice, though. It was 36 on the way down here, and it's supposed to be in the 50s tomorrow. You're going out in the ice, you better be careful. Luther for three. No. Tracked down by Matthews. Pittsville looks a little discombobulated. That shot blocked away. Good effort by Kundinger, but Wild Rose defense mid the stop. Knocked away. Bowen will spin, jump stop, and travel. Arbor Vantage Tree Care provides professional tree services in central Wisconsin. From tree removal and pruning to stump grinding to consultations, Arbor Vantage is your complete tree care partner. Find them at arborvantage.com or on Facebook. An early start tonight, no JV team, so we go at 6. Get these lads home a little earlier. Shot up and good for Dalton Darr. Darr with 3. Skip pass, Button. And that 3 off the mark by Landwehr. Rebound for Pittsville. They'll push. Reese. Luther. Matthews, no. Good rebound for Landwehr. He kicks it out, far side. Wild Rose skip pass. Bowen, he'll drive in. Fade away, no. Caleb Matthews pulls down the rebound, just came in for Pittsville. 9-5, like the Dolly Parton song, working 9 to 5. And it stays that way. Nice long pass down to Bowen. Bowen kicks it out, drives in and fouled. Score the basket for Jaden Conrath and the foul. Reese called for the foul, his first team. Ben Olsen back in for Wild Rose. Dalton Darr will step out. Ryan Kundinger will come in for Pittsville. 1 free throw coming up for sophomore Jaden Conrath. Coach Lund said it's been a season of ups and downs. They had a strong January, but February has kind of been up and down. They come in as the number 15 seed in the tournament, which starts on Tuesday. They get to drive all the way up to Wabeno, Leona. That's a little bit of a hike. Talk about Pittsville in a minute. Good cut by Land where he gets the basket and the foul again. Caleb Matthews called for the personal, his first, team's second. Junior Braxton Landwehr is no bueno. Matthews tracks down the rebound. And Matthews will take it over the timeline. Good man-to-man help defense. They take away that middle. 3 on the way. Rims out for Luther. Conrath with the rebound. He'll take the ball over the timeline. Pressured by Matthews. Jump stop. Doesn't go for Button. Good strong rebound for Titus Reese. Luther far side. They've taken away the inside. Pull-up jumper is good for Titus Reese. He's got 4. 13-7. And almost a turnover. Skip pass. Oh, there's your turnover. Long arms of Titus Reese. Pass ahead to Matthews. Nice pass to Kundinger for the deuce. And we've got a timeout. Wild Rose. Back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So what are your favorite local date spots?
Yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Back in action here in beautiful downtown Pittsville. Pick up quick and easy meals when you're on the go at the market in Pittsville. Check out daily specials, their hot food bar and subs served daily. Shop local with Panther Pride and support the hometown team at the market in Pittsville. Long-time establishment here in this community. Connor Millard has checked in for Pittsville. Stolen. Good defense for Matthews, but he can't control it. Conrath ends up with it. Wild Rose called that last time out. Olson, his shot off the mark for the Wildcats, excuse me. Foul as he went to the basket was Titus Reese, and he will shoot 2. And that foul is called on Ben Olson, his first. 2 free throws for Titus Reese. First one is up and good. In for Pittsville is Liam Parkinson. Panthers in double figures. Second free throw for the senior. Up and off the rim, knocked out of bounds. It's going to remain Pittsville ball. Krings Cuts Salon supports Auburndale Eagles athletes and teams. Stop at their salon in Blinker and say hi to Amy and her staff and get a new look for the spring. Krings Cuts Salon in Blinker. Staying man-to-man are the Wildcats. Nice shot for Caleb Matthews. Back come the Panthers. They trailed 13-3. Now they have cut it to a single point. Full half-court pressure. 3 on the way for Button. I think he did travel. Tabby's Blue Bayou backs the Pittsville Panthers. Stop in for some appetizers and a cold beverage after the game or anytime. Pizza, pretzels, nachos, and other snacks await you at Tabby's Blue Bayou in Pittsville. You can also order food with DoorDash. Maddie Goodell joining me, Joe Anderson, tonight on the production. Thank you for tuning in. 1-point game here with approaching the midway point of the first half. Reese is fouled, but it's going to be on the floor, and I think they're going to get Carson Lambrecht for that foul. Now it's on Ricky Button, his first, team third. Nice job for Pittsville. They did that very well. Caleb Matthews with the basket. They have the lead now. Coach Hatfield encouraging his lads. Near side for Button. He dribbles out of the trap. Connor Millard for Pittsville. He looks like he's about 25, and he's a junior, number 42. That big burly beard. Pittsville on the attack. Knocked away. Good defense by Button on Dalton Darr. Wild Rose looking to get back in the lead. And we've got a player control foul on the Wildcats. Ricky Button called for the player control foul, his second. Luther back, along with Matthews and Kundinger for Pittsville. Bowen, Landwehr, Conrath, Lambrecht, and Lund in for Wild Rose. And somebody was out of bounds. It's going to be white ball out. Find your next car, truck, SUV, or van at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale. Just a short drive from Wisconsin Rapids, Stevens Point, or Marshfield. They've been helping people find their next ride for nearly 50 years. Westside Auto Sales in Auburndale. Inside baseline drive kicked out. It's going to be tracked down by Millard. Nail biter here in Pittsville. Panthers with a 1-point lead. Hook, good. Nice job for Ryan Kundinger. He's got 4 on the game. Lead back to 3. And a turnover. The friendly staff at Sweats Country Corner Market. We're going to take a timeout and talk about them later. Full timeout. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Find your next car, truck, sport utility, or van at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale. Drive through their lot today to see rows and rows of vehicles ready to test drive. Or you can check out their complete inventory and see this week's featured vehicles at westsideservice.com. And check us out on Facebook. We're open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday or by appointment. At Westside, we service what we sell. Just a short drive from Rapid, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Find your next ride at Westside Service Auto Sales in Auburndale, where we've been helping people find their next ride for nearly 50 years.
Before we went to break, we were talking about the friendly staff at Sweat's Country Corner Mart in Blanker. They serve up a large selection of food made to order daily, like fish fries, chicken dinners, and awesome pizzas. Family owned and operated for more than 100 years. Sweat's Country Corner Mart on County Highway P, just off Highway 10 in Blanker. Back to action after the full timeout for Wild Rose. And that foul called on Landwehr. That's his second 15th foul on the Wildcats. Pittsville will inbound. Luther from the west side flips it out to Matthews. Far side to Millard. They're going to play catch here. Luther spin move. Good defense for the Wildcats. Luther on the baseline is fouled as he went up, and he will shoot two. Dawson Luther looking for his 2 first points of the game. And they called that on Grayson Bowen. That's the 16th foul on Wild Rose. First free throw is good. Joe's Refrigeration is your full-service DeLaval dealer. They've been serving Central Wisconsin for 60 years from Withee, and now from their new Auburndale location. Get top equipment for your milking parlor, including the DeLaval VMS series. Their techs can service your commercial refrigeration too. Joe's Refrigeration, Withee, and now in Auburndale. One of two from the line for Luther, and lost his footing. And that's a travel, and he was out of bounds. Lambrecht lost his footing, dropped the ball. Lund attempted to scoop it up, but rolled and went out of bounds. Last regular season game of the 25-26 season as these teams head off to tournament action on Tuesday. As I said before, Wild Rose will be going up to Wabena Leona. Pittsville, a little bit shorter drive. They will go to Maryland. Or not Maryland, but Alma Center, and take on the Hornets. Pittsville received the number 11 seed. Luther off the glass, no. Good. Matthews stuck with it. And there's a foul. That's going to be the third one on Braxton Landwehr. And that's going to be bonus time. Wyatt Bowen will come in for Braxton Landwehr. And that will put Christian Matthews at the line to shoot bonus. Yeah, Pittsville received an 11 seed. Alma Center Lincoln is the number 6 seed. Coach Lund trying to plead his case is not going to help. And the first one is good for Matthews, a senior. Pittsville comes into this at 7-16 overall. Been a long year, especially when Dawson Luther went down. Good rebound pulled down by Kundinger, but it's a jump ball, and the arrow points to Wild Rose. Still Willie's in Auburndale is now serving lunch. Open Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for lunch at 11 a.m. Check out their daily specials and get ready for soup and burgers coming soon. new owners, but still Willie's, downtown Auburndale. See you at the Still. Good pressure defense put on by Pittsville. And that ball knocked out of bounds. When buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident in selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. Also go to brockanddecker.com. You can also look them up on Facebook. Brock & Decker Real Estate. Nearly picked off. Good move to the basket by Bowen. He's cut off. 3? No. Good look for Bowen, Grayson Bowen, but tracked down by Jaden Conrath. He'll go into the land of the Giants, throw it off glass. And Darian Lund is fouled as he tried to come down with a rebound. They call that on Dalton Darr. That is his first, team third. 5:37 left here in the first half. Lund swings it up top to Lambrecht. Lambrecht. Wyatt Bowen dribbles left, goes into the lane, jump stop, off glass, good. Nice move for Wyatt Bowen. 5 in the game for Mr. Bowen. Back to a 3-point game. Ben Olsen will check in for Wild Rose next dead ball. Nice move off glass for Kundinger. He's got 6. And another turnover. They double team that ball, come over in the corner. Oh, I thought he traveled. Caleb Matthews must have just got enough of his toe stuck in the floor. There you go for Wild Rose. Good crossover. Lund. Skip it out to Conrath for 3. It's way short. Matthews with the rebound. 3 on the way for Luther, no. Rebound by Bowen, he'll push. Pressured by Luther, a lot of contact. Skip pass. Up top, 3 for Conrath, yes. Jaden Conrath with the 3. Now down to a 2-point advantage, approaching 4 minutes. Count the basket and the foul for Dalton Darr. Grayson Bowen called for his second personal. In comes Ben Olsen for the Wildcats. Titus Reese returns for Pittsville. Another sub coming in. It's going to be number 5, Liam Parkinson, the junior, for the Panthers. Yeah, girls basketball regionals are in full swing. I'll be up in Owen Withee tomorrow night, bringing you Loyal at Owen Withee. Missed the free throw. 4-point advantage for Pittsville. Man defense. Lambrecht kicks it out. Nice drive to the basket, off glass, no bueno. Rebound for Matthews. He gives it up to Parkinson. Nice drive to the basket, but no bueno for Darr. Lund with the rebound, gives it out to Conrath. Conrath, no pressure. Man-to-man defense for the Panthers. Yeah, Dawson Luther for Pittsville, very strong athlete, very talented young man, but a knee injury has sidelined him for most of the season, and they're hoping that he would be able to return soon for baseball. Hard to believe baseball practice starts in about 3 weeks. Drive to the basket, nice move off glass for 2. Jaden Conrath, nice first half for that young man. Approaching 2.5 here in the first half. That's shot short for Darr. A lot of pressure. Ahead to Bowen. 3 on the way for Lambrecht, and he got it. Lambrecht's first field goal of the night's a 3. And just like that, the lead is back to Wild Rose. Got a nice group watching tonight. Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Give you a little recognition. Nice pass, but good intentions for Titus Reese, but no bueno. Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Each 15 to 30-minute session is just $29. With memberships and packages available, book your wellness sessions today at BeWellStudio.com. That's shot off the mark. Rebound for the Panthers. Under 2 minutes. Luther will lob it in to Kundinger. Kundinger, oh! Darian Lund says get that out of there. Luther with the rebound, put back, good. Darren Luther picks up points 2 and 3. Lead back to Pittsville. Coming up on a minute. Wild Rose is going to slow it down. Conrath lost the handle. And there is a foul by Ben Olsen. It was one of those, it was not intentional. But kind of all those feet and everything else got tangled up. Speaking of which, from major collisions to minor dings, Westside Auto Body in Auburndale can get your ride looking like its original self again. Call Tom at Westside Auto Body for a free estimate. Westside Auto Body, professional collision repairs on Highway K in Auburndale. The free throw off the mark for Reese. 1 for 3 in the first half. Under a minute. 1 point game here in Pittsville. Man-to-man defense. Keep rotating the ball. Olsen pressured, gives it up to Lambrecht. Lambrecht pops it up. Oh, thought about a 3 for Conrath. He'll drive in, throw it up off the glass, doesn't go. In the hands now of Christian Matthews, far side. 30 seconds. 3 on the way for Dar, and he makes it. And just like that, the lead is back to 4 for Pittsville. And another turnover. Boy, that press is causing a lot of problems. It's going to be 2 free throws as the foul is called on Wyatt Bowen. And that will put Caleb Matthews at the line for the first time tonight, shooting 2. 11.8 seconds remaining. The first free throw is up and no bueno. Second free throw coming up for number 20, the sophomore. It's up and it is no good either. Ben Olsen with the rebound. He'll take it himself. He'll center it. Conrath, 4, 3, 2. 2 seconds left, and they're going to have a chat, the officials, about who last touched. And they're discussing it. They're going to say it was off of Wild Rose. So it'll be Pittsville ball with 2 seconds. Timeout, Pittsville. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Whether you need deep sleep, beauty sleep, or just need to sleep it off, Mall Furniture has a huge selection of double-sided comfort sleep mattresses. When it's time for a double, it's no trouble. You'll flip over our great prices. There's 2 great sides to this mattress story, and they're made right here in Wisconsin. It's double-sided or nothing.
Get your perfect comfort sleep mattress from Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
See you on the flip side.
Back here in Pittsville, 2 seconds left. Pittsville will inbound in the backcourt. We used to have a play, Bill Jadarski and I, when we coached in high school, the high school girls, had a play called Home Run. And they tried it. It'll count if it goes, and it doesn't. So we're at halftime, 27-23 Pittsville. Back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
So, after a couple of years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Retirement is a balancing act because everyone's financial situation is unique. A reverse mortgage loan can transform your home's equity into accessible cash. Whether it's to pay off your mortgage, cover bills, or fund your dreams.
The cash is there if we need it, and it just takes a little stress off of our lives.
You have something else to fall back on?
Call me, Josh Kilty, your local retirement mortgage specialist, for a free consultation to help bring financial stability to your life.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Welcome back to Pittsville and Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school boys basketball. Excuse me. Joe Anderson joined by the magnificent Maddie Goodell on production tonight. I got to give a shout out to my friend Jeremy Lewis. I love his compliment. Thank you very much. He said, "Hi, Joe. I came for the commentary. Basketball just happens to be on." Thanks, Jeremy. We do appreciate getting good comments from our viewers. It really means a lot. All right, let's take a look here first at the scorebook. Wild Rose with 23 points, 2 from Braxton Landwehr, 3 for Carson Lambrecht, 5 for Wyatt Bowen, and 11 for Jaden Conrath. The Wildcats are shooting 0 for 2 from the free throw line in half number 1. For the Pittsville Panthers, I just shoveled in a Snickers, so I got to get that taste out of my mouth. Here we go. For Pittsville, 1 for Christian Matthews, 4 for Caleb Matthews, 8 for Dalton Darr, 6 for Ryan Kundinger, 5 for Titus Reese, and 3 for Darren Luther. A little bit better free throw shooting for the Pittsville Panthers, shooting 4 of 12. As we look ahead to next week for both of these teams, Wild Rose is the number 15 seed, and they will travel to Wabeno Leona, the number 2 seed, on Tuesday. Pittsville will travel, by the way, Pittsville, an 11 seed, will travel to number 6 seed Alma Center Lincoln. That's Tuesday night. And again, tonight in the Eastern Clover Belt, well, the conference I cover the most, they are having their 3rd through 8th place crossover games. Those are the East Side hosting tonight. So Neilsville, Spencer, Colby, Greenwood, and Gilman all hosting games tonight in boys basketball. The girls hit the court tomorrow night, and my wife Chris and I will bring you the game from Owen Withee as the Loyal Greyhounds take on the Owen Withee Blackhawks. That game at 7 o'clock on the Zaleski Sports Network. And the winner of that game will advance to play Saturday night, and most likely against number 2 seeded New Auburn, who is having quite the season. So a tip of the cap to the ladies from New Auburn. It's going to be quite a fight. We'll see if Owen Withee can keep advancing like they did and get the state like they did last year, or will they succumb to the Loyal Greyhounds, who are looking to make some noise with a young team. Yeah, boys basketball. Pittsville and Alma Center Lincoln, as I said. The number 2 seed is Hillsborough. They're in the southwest is Pittsville. Royal, my alma mater, is the number 1 seed in that side of the bracket. North Crawford is the number 1 seed far down, along with my original school I taught at. Highland's got a 13 seed. Kickapoo, a school out in the middle of nowhere. No offense, but it is. Got the number 2 seed. All right, friends, we've got under 2 minutes. We're going to take a break and bring some more commercials to you. And we'll bring you the second half of action. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's shedsdelivered.com. Go today.
Bucks and Berries Cafe in Babcock is the place to go for signature pies and homemade food. Check out their daily specials and their Friday night fish fry. It's a cozy family fun atmosphere at Bucks and Berries Cafe. They're open at 6 a.m. and they close at 7 p.m. 7 days a week on Highway 80 in beautiful downtown Babcock. You can also look them up on Facebook. Second half about to start here. Joe Anderson and Maddie Goodell bringing you tonight's game here on the Zaleski Sports Network. Shout out to Jeremy Lewis. He's chimed in, looking for other people to chime in. We've got a nice crowd watching tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Double team, little defensive strategy. 3 on the way for Dar, and he got it. Dalton Dar with 11. In the lead now to 7. Knocked out of bounds, remains Wild Rose ball. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Wild Rose on the offense. Man-to-man pressure. Especially that half-court pressure put on by Pittsville. That long shot off the mark by Landwehr. Strong rebound for Kundinger. Senior Darren Luther. Back to Luther up top. Reese and Luther. And Dar playing catch. Dar will go baseline and short. Gets his own rebound. Yes, puts it up. No bueno. Landwehr with the rebound. He'll take it ahead. Long pass ahead to Lambrecht. Lambrecht, good move. Goes to the basket. Clutches. Fouled. And that foul is going to be on Titus Reese. No, they're going to get Ryan Kundinger. Excuse me. His first foul. 2 free throws for Carson Lambrecht. First time at the line tonight. They only had 2 free throws in the first half, did the Wildcats. First free throw is up and no. Talked to Coach Lund, and back in the day, and this is no fooling, Maddie may not believe this, but Wild Rose had a carpeted gym. Second free throw was good for Lambrecht. That was in the 1980s. And I think they went back to the hardwood floor just in the last 5-10 years. And it's going to be a turnover for Pittsville. I don't know how you play in a carpeted gym. How would you like to play volleyball on a carpeted gym floor? Ooh. Yeah, Maddie's a good volleyball player, and she looked at me and went, no. That double team looks like kind of a run and jump. Nice job of beating it, Braxton Landwehr with 4. After a slow start here in the second half. Not quite 2 minutes in. They've cut it to 4. Knocked away, good steal. Conrath ends up with it. He gives it to Landwehr. Pass ahead to Button. Good drive to the basket. Got a double touch. Didn't drop for Conrath. Pittsville on the rebound. Crossover. 3 on the way for Dar. No. We have a spectator who is exercised his verbal rights a little bit too much, and the official has asked him to remove himself from the gym. And while he does so, we'll talk about our friends from Express Employment. Express Employment Professionals. They have relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment and find the right career path for you. Alrighty. Don't see that very often, but you have a fan that sometimes gets a little bit too verbal. The official does have the right to ask them to leave the gym. Oh, good move for Button. Look, a lot of contact, no foul. And then they're going to get Button for the foul, will be his third. I was telling Maddie on Saturday I had a first when I was judging solo and ensemble. I've had singers kind of melt down, but I never had one bolt from the classroom, and that happened Saturday. Young man just kind of had a meltdown, and anyway, he came back. We got all things good, and things like that happen. You learn from that and move on. See if Pittsville, Luther, he's going to drive. Cut off. Defense for Wild Rose has picked up. Long two, good. Oh no, that's a three for Christian Matthews. I couldn't tell where he was on the court. It was kind of blocked by the official. There you go, go diagonal. Good pass, get it out of that double team. Good skip pass. Bowen for three, rims out. Dar with the rebound. Matthews. Far side. You can hear the Wild Rose players clapping on defense. Good move to the basket, didn't drop for Dar. Did everything right except get the ball to go in the basket. And we've got a foul. I think they're going to get that on Darren Luther. Riker Fox is checked in, along with Caleb Matthews. And that's the first foul on Darren Luther. Darren with 3 in the game. Nice go to the basket, didn't drop, put back, no! Get that out of the house. Out of my house is Ryan Kundinger. Body's hitting the floor. These lads are hustling hard. Hey, I did this Tuesday. You should be doing it too. Nasonville Dairy. They make those fresh cheese curds every day. You get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy locations in Marshfield. I stopped at Curtis the other day. Or you can go online to NasonvilleDairy.com. And as I say every game, Nasonville Dairy cheese curds and sausage, and I will be your friend for life if you bring me some. Mike Steinwagener, if you're watching, you heard me say it. I say it every game. Inbounds for Pittsville. Nice job. Nice completion. Caleb Matthews. That was a well-run inbounds play. Now look diagonal. There you go. You've got to be a little bit more cut harder to the basket. Wild Rose is doing the right thing on that press break. Fast break for Pittsville. They're looking to get some fast baskets. Lost the handle off the mark for Kundinger. Landwehr with the rebound. As they look to double team, if you bring the center. 3, good for Wyatt Bowen. And timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in Central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe. Back to action here in Pittsville.
Full timeout by Coach Lund and the Wildcats. They are down to 1 full and 1:30. Pittsville with 3 fulls and a 30 remaining. Inbounds for Parkinson. They get it in. Back to Parkinson. It's a 2-1-2 trap. Full court. And they almost got the turnover. A lot of pressure on Matthews. He gets out of there with it. They will go straight man now. Good drive to the basket, and he's fouled. That will put Christian Matthews at the line to shoot 2. And they call that on Jaden Conrath. That's his first. Each team with 2 team fouls. Senior Christian Matthews at the line for Pittsville. First one is up and short. They have neither team when they've been on the line has shot very well. Wildcats are 1 of 4. And Pittsville's 4 of 14. Or 5 of 14. He makes 1. 7-point advantage. Nearly got a turnover. Parkinson kicks it out. Good rotation. Floater for Fox, no bueno. Almost got it picked off. Good hustle for Parkinson, but Wild Rose able to retain possession. Knocked away, but right in the hands of Button. He'll kick it back up top. Got to keep an eye on Wyatt Bowen. He can hit a 3. 3, by the way, for Landwehr. No. And a jump ball is going to be called. Coach Lund wanted a foul. Connor Millard will check in along with Dawson Luther for Pittsville. Other than Jeremy, we're looking for other people to chime in tonight on the YouTube page. Landwehr, good. Nice shot for Braxton Landwehr. Okay, they've cut it to 5. This has been a back-and-forth game. I don't believe Pittsville's been up any more than about 8, in the same way for Wild Rose. It's been back and forth. I think Wild Rose may have been up 13-3 at one point early on. They're going to play catch. Pick and roll, they double team. A lot of contact by Button. Inside, off glass, doesn't drop for Dar. He gets it on the putback, Dalton Dar. 13 for Dar. Lead back to 7. Baseline drive, fouled. Good move for Ricky Button, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. And they call that foul on Dalton Dar, his second. First 2 free throws for Mr. Button. And Wild Rose still looking, pardon me, they are 1 of 4, now 1 of 5 from the free throw line as a team. Makes the second. If you watch that Columbus at Loyal boys basketball game, what a heartbreaker for Loyal, trailing 51-50 with 3 seconds left and had a chance to tie or win the game with 2 free throws. And, whoa, goodness, hard foul by Connor Millard. And we're shooting 2. Will be Jaden Conrath. He is 0 for 1 from the line. This is the first. Kundinger and Reese return for Pittsville. 11:07 left in the second half. Made the second. But you got a feel for that young man from Loyal. Had a chance to tie or maybe win the game with 3 seconds and missed them both. Other things didn't go Loyal's way, but they still had a chance to win it with 3 seconds left. Kick out to Luther. Player control foul. Good call by the official. He was just kind of full speed ahead and took out the defender. You can't quite do that. You're running a half-court diamond. Keep it centered. There you go. They're going to look to double it, and they got a good turnover. Good work for Matthews. Knocked out of bounds, remains Pittsville ball. So thanks, Jeremy Lewis. Looking for other people to chime in. Got a nice crowd watching tonight. A little earlier start than usual. No JV game tonight. Luther will inbound on the east end. Back to Luther for 3. Short. Rebound goes to Landwehr near side. He'll center it. Button looks for a cutter. Finds it. And Conrath, they skip it out. Oh, goodness. You'll get nothing like it, says Ryan Kundinger. Landwehr answers back. Can't get it to drop. Good move. Goodness sakes. Ryan Kundinger almost put a hole in the floor on that block. By the way, that line is from Caddyshack. Judge Smales. And he's fouled. I'm going to call that on Ricky Button. It'll be his 4th, I believe. Yes, it is. And that will put young Master Kundinger at the line for the first time tonight to shoot 2. Coach Lund will sub in a player here. Darian Lund. First free throw is missed. In comes Lund. Button will have a seat with 4. He is not a happy camper. Senior Ryan Kundinger shooting his 2nd free throw. Makes the 2nd. Free throws win games. Right through the wickets. Got to do 1 before 2, and he acknowledges. Ben Olsen said, yep, my bad. Dalton Dar returns. Last regular season game for these two teams. Pittsville locked into the 4th spot in the conference. Wild Rose can finish no higher than 5th. Layup is in and good on the steal for Braxton Landwehr. 8 points for Mr. Landwehr. They've cut it to 4. And Dar cut off. Luther will kick it. Oh, nice give and go. And to the deuce goes Titus Reese. Nice job for Pittsville. Euro step. Oh, that's pretty. Wyatt Bowen. Nice move for him. That was a well-done Euro step, and into traffic, and he traveled. And the lads from Wild Rose help him up. He kind of landed a little awkwardly, did Christian Matthews. He's kind of walking it off. Here's that diamond press again, the 1-2-1-1. They're going to trap it in the corner. They break it. Conrath, good skip pass over to Bowen, and he'll take the 3. No, this time. Good rebound for Conrath. Tried to give it up to Landwehr. It's tipped away and back into the hands of Pittsville. And Pittsville will take a 30-second timeout, so will we. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
And we're back here in Pittsville. the maestro of the modulator, Miss Maddie Goodell. Joe Anderson here with play-by-play. An early supper tip here at 6 o'clock. Timeout by Pittsville, and they throw it right away. Ben Olson tracks it down. Goodness. All that work for the timeout and then go right through the wickets. Almost went in for Wyatt Bowen. Bowen gets it back. Spin move, crossover. Conrath, they'll swing it back up top to Landwehr. Good rotation near side for Olson. Landwehr, 3 on the way for Bowen, and he got it. Wyatt Bowen. 13 for Mr. Bowen, and it's a 40-41 game now. Oh, nice job. It didn't go. Oh, Parkinson should have had that. Just a little bit too much English on it. Euro step in and out for Landwehr. Rebound pulled down by Matthews. Here comes Pittsville. Two subs coming in for the Panthers at the next dead ball. Nice job completed at that time. Titus Reese with 9. Back to a 3-point advantage. Can Wild Rose answer? 3 for Lund. No. Rebound put back by Landwehr. 10 for Landwehr. 6 here in the second half. Back to a 1-point game. Back and forth these teams go. 3 on the way, off the mark by Dalton Darr, out of bounds to the Wildcats. Christian Matthews checks in along with Ryan Kundinger for Pittsville. Wild Rose will counter with Carson Lambrecht. And he will take the ball out on the east end. Bowen pressured. Defensively, these teams match up very well. Two lads unavailable to play tonight for Wild Rose and 1 for Pittsville. A season of up and downs for the Wildcats. Have 3 off the mark by Landwehr, and the ball goes out of bounds and belongs to Pittsville. And Pittsville, a learning season, and doesn't help when you lose Dawson Luther, who was leading in scoring and rebounds, but that's how things go sometimes. Nice move for the deuce for Caleb Matthews. Nice pass inside. Lead back to 3. And got a turnover. You've got to be calm and cool against that press. Run your press breaker. Pittsville definitely with a height advantage here. Watch the back door. They give and go. No, it's not there. They run the wheel. Knocked away, out of bounds, still belongs to Pittsville. Coach Hatfield encouraging his lads, his Panthers. Scrum. It's going to remain Pittsville ball. A lot of traffic down low. Back in play. Christian Matthews will bring it back out. They try to force it in. They're trying to force it into Caleb Matthews. He's not open. Nearly knocked away, and he traveled, yes. Reminds me of the button that my friend Jeffer Shire used to wear at Solon Ensemble. Don't panic. And that's the thing that Pittsville has to do. They've got to keep their offense moving, set some screens. Same way with Wild Rose. They've got to be patient against this press. 3 on the way for Bowen. No. Luther with the rebound. That would have been a big one right there to tie it. Back in the hands of Christian Matthews. Reese. It's kicked. Time becoming a factor here. 4:29 left. Pittsville with 3 full timeouts left. Wild Rose with a full and a 30. They'll throw it in. Titus Reese. Dar. Matthews. Inside. Nearly, yes. A turnover. Jaden Conrath will go coast to coast. And it's short. He did everything right except get the basketball in the basket. Shot in the lane off the mark for Reese. 2 empty possessions back to back here. Back to Bowen near side. Pittsville's saying, all right, 3. Yes! Yes, Wyatt Bowen for 3. And we're tied at 45. 3.5 left in regulation. Swing it up top to Christian Matthews, far side over to Kundinger. Floater in and out for Reese. Here comes Wild Rose. Lost the handle. There, they finally stick a fork in it. Reese will take the ball over the timeline. Tied at 45. Under 3. Luther near side will cross over, spin. That defense is pretty stout. 3 on the way for Pittsville, no bueno. Off the mark for Dar. Here comes Bowen. Here's the 3, short. Good double team pressure. Luther, floater, short. Rebound tracked down by Darian Lund. Here comes Wild Rose. Can they get the lead? They're tied. High, Landwehr shot off the mark, and he picks up the foul. That's going to be his 4th. So you got Ricky Button with 4. Now Braxton Landwehr with 4. Lund is going to make a decision. He's going to bring Ricky Button back in. He's going to give Braxton Landwehr a breather. Ryan Kundinger will step out. They'll bring back in Caleb Matthews. Tied at 45 at 2 minutes. Maddie, you thinking overtime? No. Never know. Rotate, and there's a foul. And that will send Titus Reese to the line to shoot 2. If you're looking for a free throw shooting clinic, this is not the game to watch. Neither team has been extraordinarily proficient at the free throw line this evening. 2 free throws for Titus Reese. He's 1 of 2 on the night. First free throw is no. Second free throw coming up. It's up and it is good. 1 point lead for Pittsville. Under 2 minutes, 1 minute and 40 left. Button up center. Guarded by Darren Luther. He gives it up to Bowman. Now in the corner. They're going to be patient. 3, Bowen, no. Knocked out of bounds by Pittsville. Good thing that Jaden Conrath kept his hands to himself. He was knocked out of bounds. Full timeout called by Pittsville, by Wild Rose. Back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports, broadcast of high school boys basketball. We've got a great one here in Pittsville between Wild Rose and the host Panthers. 46-45. Eight free throws attempted for Wild Rose. They've made 3. $18 for attempts for Pittsville. They've made 7. Free throw shooting is a lost art, according to Jeremy Lewis, and you are right. Learn to deal with pressure. My players used to hate it when we'd have free throw shooting practice, and I would say, you're on the line, and 3 seconds left, you're down by 2. Got to make them. And they didn't like that very much. Oh, speaking of liking, Ricky Button. Living La Vida Loca. Nice move for Button. Lead back to... No. Traveling for Christian Matthews, and the Wild Rose crowd erupts. That was a great move by Ricky Button to get that deuce. Timeout, Pittsville. We'll take one as well. Yeah, let's take one. We're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
We're back here in Pittsville. Maddie and Joe here bringing you tonight's game. Last regular season game for the 25-26 season for both of these teams. They start tournament action on Tuesday, both on the road. Braxton Landwehr will take it out on the east end. Then they'll run a long. Good job. Can Wyatt Bowen track it down? And he can't. But he's going to make Pittsville go the full length of the floor now. That was a good thinking by Braxton Landwehr, just a little bit too much oomph on it. Darren Luther will inbound on the west end. 40 seconds left in regulation, a 1-point lead for Wild Rose. Can they hold it, or will Pittsville get the lead basket here? Inside, Matthews, scrum for it. Jump ball is called. The arrow points to the Panthers. Coach Hatfield with 2 full timeouts left. Tried to get one. That inside defense for Wild Rose has really been effective tonight. Luther inbounds. They swing it up top. Back to Luther. He thought about a three. They'll kick it back up top. 25 seconds left. Baseline drive off the mark. But that will put Dalton Dahr at the line. He is 1 for 3 from the charity stripe tonight. And they call that foul on Ricky Button, and he is disqualified from the contest. That is his 5th. We'll keep it here as it's a 30-second timeout by Wild Rose. They are out of timeouts. Put a little ice in the veins of Dalton Dahr. And yes, I agree with you, Jeremy. The free throw shooting has not been particularly good for either squad tonight. Pittsville a tad better, but 30-second timeout. He has a discussion with Coach Lund. He wanted to know about how that foul occurred. You can ask. I mean, and most officials will explain what's going on. You don't have to have a big shouting match. Get it done. They bring in Darian Lund to replace Ricky Button. But Ricky Button gave him the go-ahead basket for Wild Rose. A rather calm crowd tonight here in Pittsville. Not too cantankerous. Student section over to the left is pretty calm. But 2 big free throws for senior Dalton Dahr. First one is up and no. Second free throw for Dalton Dahr. It's up and it is good. We're tied. Made 1 of 2. 19 seconds, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. A big three, no! Rebound, 5 seconds left. Luther with it. He's got a timeout, and they get a foul. Oh, goodness sakes. And it's bonus free throw time for Pittsville. 1.9 seconds left. That foul was called on Jaden Conrath, his second, but it's the 7th team foul on the Wildcats. So Darren Luther will go to the line to shoot bonus. 1 of 2 from the line tonight. It's up. And it's off the mark. Rebound for Wild Rose. And the Wildcats of Wild Rose pick up the win. No, we're tied. We go to overtime. Ha ha ha. Maddie, I made a liar out of you. All right, we will have a 4-minute overtime. Each team will get an extra timeout. In the overtime, remember, the overtime is an extension of the second half. Team fouls remain the same. Personal foul, everything remains the same. You just get an extra timeout. And we play 4 minutes. Joe Anderson here with Maddie Goodell, who didn't think we were going to overtime, but we are. This has been a back-and-forth game. My goodness. Only one disqualification tonight, and that's for Wild Rose's Ricky Button. He finishes the game with 5 points. Braxton Landwehr has 4 fouls. The rest of the Wildcats are okay foul-wise. And no one in any real foul trouble for Pittsville. They have 5 team fouls, and we're going to have a jump ball to reestablish the alternating possession. Coach Lund and Coach Hatfield coordinating their lads, getting them ready to go. My first overtime game this year as far as for basketball, I did back-to-back hockey games. I did a double overtime hockey game the first time. And nobody really had any possession. they're going to discuss. So it's going to be Wild Rose ball after the discussion. That is a good thing that you see all good officials do. They get together and they talk about it. If they make sure that they're both on the same page. What did you see is the first thing they ask each other. It's good officiating. We skip it over to Braxton Landwehr for 3, short. Landwehr has not made a 3 tonight. He's got 10 in the game. And it's out of bounds. West end for Darren Luther. Christian Matthews near side will take it to the center. Luther goes to the basket, floater off glass, no. Good, tough rebound, pulled down, but short up by Reese. Jump ball belongs to Pittsville. 3:22 left in the overtime. East end inbounds for Darren Luther. They look for Luther on the far side, near side. He pulls up, jumper from the elbow, short. Rebound, put back, good for Caleb Matthews. 10 in the game for Matthews. Lead back to Pittsville. 3 minutes left in the overtime. Nice job. Good shot for Darian Lund. His first points of the game. See if Pittsville can match this time. Shot is off the mark. Rebound for Pittsville. Put back. No. Scrum for the rebound. Who's got it? Wild Rose does. Wyatt Bowen will push. Bowen kicks it out. They reset near side. Carson Lambrecht. And knocked away. On the missed shot. Back comes Pittsville. Near side for Dar. He's had a good game tonight for Pittsville. Luther on the far side looks for Dar to come up top. They're going to run some offense here. Under 2 minutes. And we're going to let, Wild Rose is going to let them play catch out of the lane. They're not going to give up anything inside. They're going to make them shoot outside. Luther nearly lost track of it. Into Reese. Reese, foul, will shoot 2. Not a pretty shot, but he took it. That's what you want to do. 12, it's called on Carson Lambrecht. That's his second, 8th team. And that will put Titus Reese at the line to shoot 2. He is 2 of 4 on the free throw line tonight. Tied at 47. Now in overtime, 2 points each. Here it is, and it's up, and it's good. Pittsville players are being serenaded by some of the Wild Rose kids. And he made them both. That is the first time either team has made 2 in a row. Lead is 2 for the Panthers. Wildcats looking to answer. Conrath and Bowen have been the hot shooters tonight for the Wildcats. Bowen with the ball now. Near side. Far side now. They give it to Bowen. And it goes in. Nice shot for Wyatt Bowen. And we're tied at 51. Under a minute. This is going to come down the free throws. Luther almost lost it, stuck a fork in it and retrieved it. And he traveled timeout. Full timeout. We'll keep it here. My goodness. Coach Hatfield right on top of things and called a timeout before a travel was called. Tied at 51. We were tied at 47 after regulation. We look at the scoring. 10 points for Braxton Landwehr for Wild Rose, 4 for Carson Lambrecht, 5 for Ricky Button, 2 for Darian Lund, 3, 6, 9, and 4 is 13, and 5 is 18 on the game for Wyatt Bowen. He's been the hot shooter for the Wildcats. 12 for Jaden Conrath, 8 free throw attempts for the lads from Wild Rose. They've made 1, 2, 3. That is a telling figure. Christian Matthews for Pittsville with 5. Caleb Matthews with 10. Dalton Darr with 11, 13, 14. 7 for Ryan Kundinger. Titus Reese with 12 and 3 for Darren Luther. 30 seconds. Going to play for 1 here. And even with the shot clock, we had the 35-second shot clock, it would be a 1-possession game. Now, if you're Wild Rose, you can't foul, and they throw it up, and no, a missed. Landwehr with the rebound. They've got a timeout if they need it, and they take it. Like I said, you get an extra timeout in the overtime, and it's a full. 3 seconds left. My goodness. It's going to be a full. Yeah, you each get an extra full timeout when you go to overtime. Tied at 51 with 3.4 seconds. Could be double overtime, Maddie. She shakes her head. Yeah. Both of these teams on the road on Tuesday in the tournament. Wild Rose, the number 15 seed, got to get on a bus a little earlier than usual. They got to go up to Wabena Leona, who received the number 2 seed. They're in the northeast section. Pittsville in the southwest sectional. They received an 11th seed, and they will be on the road going to Alma Center and taking on Alma Center Lincoln. Both of those games Tuesday night, 7 o'clock starts. And yes, everybody's got to pay to get in. My wife Chris and I will be bringing you games from Loyal starting on Friday of next week. Loyal Greyhounds will play Saturday in the crossover game for second place. They will take on Fall Creek, and the first place game on Saturday afternoon will be Eau Claire Regis and Marshfield Columbus. That's in the Eastern Clover Bell. All right, kids, we've got 3.4 seconds left. Wild Rose to inbound. Give and go. No, oh, we got a whistle. Before the horn. And it's time ran out, and here are some pressure free throws for Wyatt Bowen. First time at the line tonight. He's shooting 2. If he makes the first, it's all academic after that. Here's this free throw. And that'll do it. Ice in his veins, Wyatt Bowen. An overtime victory for the Wild Rose Wildcats as they pick up the win over the home team, the Pittsville Panthers. Wow, what a game in overtime. Back after we have our message from our friends from Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy cheese curds made fresh daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, We ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Broadcast of high school boys basketball. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis or Long on the NasonvilleDairy.com. Oh boy, what a big win tonight for the Wild Rose Wildcats in overtime, 52-51. I'm here with head coach Jacob Lund. Coach, what are your thoughts on tonight's victory?
Well, after the 5 or 6 game losing streak that we went on here in February, it's really, really, really refreshing and good for our boys to pick up a win like that. Heading into playoffs, right? Playing in a game like that is all we can ask for. And hats off to Pittsville. They played awesome, played their hearts out, played till the end, and I'm really, really proud of our guys for sticking it out. You know, we battled foul trouble the whole game, and we stayed positive in times where in the past we would kind of, you know, put our head down. So really proud of that as we head into Tuesday. I really like what we're seeing out of the boys.
Long bus trip, isn't it, though?
It is. It's our longest conference bus trip of the year. So definitely will make it a little bit easier going home with a overtime win. So.
Well, congratulations, Coach. Good luck to you next week.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet. We're going to bring in Wyatt Bowen. Wyatt, who hit the game-winning free throw for Wild Rose. What's going through your mind when you're on the free throw line going, I can win the game with making just 1 or 2 free throws?
Comes back to just like being at home, shooting at hoops late at night, you know, free throws, playing situations in my mind. That's how I felt right there. So.
You got in a hot streak in the second half.
Yeah, 3-and-D. That's how I like to play.
Anything you want to share about your season this year?
I'm really glad getting to play with these guys and getting to come out and this last night and getting it together for the team, or putting it together. So.
Well, I'm going to hand you the microphone, count to 3, and you know how to do the in-the-house, right?
I'm live on the in-house?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm Wyatt Bowen, and I'm in the house.
Let's go! Thanks, fellas. Now you know why I stand about 30 feet away. Let's take a quick look at the scorebook before we sign off. For Pittsville, I have 5 for Christian Matthews, 10 for Caleb Matthews, 14 for Dalton Darr, 7 for Ryan Kundinger, 12 for Titus Reese, 3 for Darren Luther. As a team, the Panthers shot 10 of 23 from the free throw line. For the victorious Wildcats of Wild Rose, Braxton Landwehr with 10, 4 for Carson Lambrecht, Ricky Button with 5, 2 for Darian Lund, Wyatt Bowen with 19 and hit the game-winning free throw with no time on the clock, 12 from Jaden Conrath. Wild Rose didn't shoot much from the line. They didn't shoot very well. They took 9 free throws total, made 4, but that fourth one was the big one that gave them the victory tonight. For Pittsville, they finished the regular season at 7-17, 5-7 in the conference, and they will travel to Alma Center Lincoln on Tuesday to start their journey in the WIAA tournament. For the Wild Rose Wildcats, they finished their regular season also at 7-17, 4-8 in the conference, and they will play their first round game on the road to Wabena Leona on Tuesday in the WIAA tournament. Great game tonight. Didn't think it was going to go to overtime, but it did, and the Wildcats defeat the Panthers by the final score 52-51. For my outstanding producer, Maddie Goodell, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. See you tomorrow night up in Owen. Final score 52-51 Wild Rose. Have a great night.